any receiver they've gotten since Ted Ginn Jr. in terms of recruiting rankings. Like, are you that caliber player?
I mean, I think of myself as, yeah, I'm that caliber player. So now it's just time for me to prove that every time I'm out in the field. And, hopefully I'm doing the same thing next year.
Garrett, when you go through your recruitment the way that you did, kind of being the leader of this class, being in a place where there was a town where there was another major program that really wanted you, and Urban retiring and everybody trying to get you. I mean, you come to Ohio State already feeling like you've carried yourself like a captain almost. I don't know how to. Like, you've done a lot of things already that kind of have those traits.
Yeah. I mean, when I committed to Ohio State, I knew what I was getting into, and the fact that they wanted me to be a leader of the class, they wanted me to help them recruit and go out and get some kids. So I mean, I haven't done anything yet since I've been here. So I mean, I'm trying to get to work, but hopefully, I mean, that's a role I would love to have by the end of my time here. Being a captain, that'd be something that, I mean, I would never forget about. Obviously. So I mean, that's something that I can work towards, but as of now, I can't say I've done anything to be a captain here.
Yeah, no, certainly not as a freshman,
Yeah.
but I just meant like coming in or having already illustrated like a love for the program, of brotherhood. You know what I mean? The things they preach here. It seems like you've already illustrated some of those traits.
Okay.
Yeah. When Urban left, what was that like for you? Really, now that it's all over.
I mean, that was a tough time. A lot of stuff was going on. We knew, so I mean, that was good. But whenever I heard, that was tough on me. That was tough on my family. We loved him. I wanted to play for him. But I mean, whenever they told us that Coach Day was going to be the next head coach, I mean, I still knew I wanted to come to Ohio State.
I mean, Ohio State and Urban Meyer both have big national brands, right?
Yeah.
Which one is bigger to a high school senior or junior?
Ohio State. I mean, this is Coach Meyer wanted to be here. He left Florida to be here. I mean, I'd say Ohio State. I mean, it's one of the biggest brands in college football. It's that simply put. It's Ohio State.
How much, when you're as big a time recruit as you are, how much does that matter? I mean, I'm sure that's kind of how people get in the door, but then obviously you're not making a decision based on the school.
No, I mean, I would have went to anywhere if I thought that was the right fit for me. So, I mean, I thought this was the right fit for me. I wasn't worried about big program. I mean, it's awesome that it is. I get a chance to play at one of the top-notch programs in the country, but that wasn't the only thing weighing on my mind whenever I made my decision.
But it is a factor, probably, especially when you're an out-of-state guy.
Yeah, I mean, you want to be part of something special. You want to go to college and knowing what you're getting yourself into, and that's why I chose Ohio State.
What do you think it takes to play early on? Like you said, it's tough for a freshman to break into the lineup, but what do you think it will take? I
mean, it takes you buying in to the program here, learning the playbook, and just paying attention to every detail. So, I mean, I feel like if you were a freshman and you were to do all those things perfectly, you put yourself in the right position to play. So that's what I'm going to try and do.
What do you do to kind of fit in?
Yeah.
When you join a new group of guys?
To fit in, I just try to talk with everyone. Learn from them, and just get a sense of what they do day in, day out. So I can, because I want to be like the older dudes here. That's where I want to be in a couple of years. So I try to mold myself after them.
No you were talking about playing as a freshman. Do you talk to Chris Olave at all? Obviously, he got on and towards the end of the year kind of became a part of this offense.
Yeah.
Injuries kind of helped that, but do you talk to him about what that took?
I mean, I can't say I talked to him about exactly what it took. I mean, it's stuff that most people know. You just got to buy in, and if you're playing well enough to play, they'll play. They want to win games too, so they're not saying he's a freshman or anything like that. If you're the best player, you're better than a senior, they'll play you here. So I mean, if I'm better, I'll get in the game.
How much of a relationship did you form with the seniors that just left?
Yeah.
They, we're talking about a lot is kind of setting the groundwork for this receiver and three captains and whatnot. How much did you get to know them?
No, I got to know them. I mean, every time I was here, I was spending a lot of time with them. And, those are people that had a huge effect on my recruitment as well. I looked at those guys, and that was something special to me. I wanted to be a part of something like that. So seeing those guys, that was everything to me. And, that's what an Ohio State receiver is, those three dudes that just left. So, I mean, they're special. They're a special group.
What did you know about Justin from the camp circuit?
Yeah.
And maybe what are your impressions of him so far since he's come here? I mean, how familiar were you with him on the 7-on-7?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know him at all. But I mean, I had heard some of the stuff, that was going on with him. I'd seen him at the Elite 11. I'd seen him, throw the ball on highlight tape, stuff like that. And I mean, he was an awesome player to watch, So I mean, knowing him now, though, I mean, he's everything that he's thought out to be. He's a great kid. He talks to everyone. He's a great quarterback. He's an accurate passer. He's putting it right on me every time. So, I'm excited to see him play in spring ball.
And that's a work in progress. But how would you say the chemistry has been with the younger receivers? And I know there's only so much you can do in the short period of time, but so far so good.
I mean, yeah, so far so good. I mean, it's what you expect from a person been here for 3 weeks. So, I mean, they're working at it every day though. So that's the thing. It's going to get straightened out, sooner than later.
So if Coach Day had not been named the head coach, would you have stayed with Ohio State, or would you have?
I mean, I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know. But I mean, I would plan to. I've always wanted to be a Buckeye. But I mean, hiring Coach Day was just a cherry on top. So.